Do things that involve 4-packs and not 4 sums. Our first annual Keller Cup happened last week, our golf outing for the County of San Diego, and these 4 awesome humans came together and golfed on behalf of KW San Diego. So nice work, y'all. And they didn't come in last, so good for them. All right, welcome to Wednesday. We have market stats today, and I know we're all super excited to learn all the things that have been happening last month, so I will not dilly-dally as I do like to do, and I'll get right to our welcomes. Let's start with welcoming Nicholas. Is Nicholas here? Nicholas is not here. Welcome Nicholas when you do see him in passing. And Grant has joined the signature office. Does anybody have a bucket filled to shout out to get started today? Eddie.
Yes.
Great.
I want to thank Deb and Claudine and Gina and Manny and Trisha and who else was with me? There was one other person with me, Julianne, for coming out last Friday and helping out with Humble Design. It's my new hat. We helped out a 27-year-old mother of 2 who had literally nothing in her apartment, and we furnished a whole place. And it was incredible. And those kids were doing snow angels on the carpet, and there wasn't a single one of us that left without tears in our eye. So I just want to thank the 6 of you guys for being part of that. Thank you so much.
That's awesome. That is amazing. Thanks for bringing that opportunity for us to participate in.
Yeah.
It's really cool. All right, so we have training and events. Tomorrow is Bold Step 5, as our room is still decorated in purple for both steps. I don't have my glasses on, hold on. It's Bold Step 6 tomorrow. So for everyone who's working our way through Bold, that's amazing. And I want to shout out, it started with Bold that I threw on the calendar on Mondays and Wednesday mornings from 10 a.m. to noon, the power prospecting session. And we've had a few people who've come all the time, and this morning we had more. And so like anything, it starts to get, some excitement and traction as we're going. I am not scary in there, any scarier than I am right now, which that's up for debate. And we go in 20-minute segments of lead generation activities, whatever you're doing, whoever you're calling, whatever conversations you're having in your business. And I even let you get started by calling someone comfortable to you, or sending text messages, or sending DMs on social media. So I just want to encourage you all. Gaga came. Gaga, do you feel better or worse since coming to prospecting mornings?
I feel way better. It's really cool because we have, I like to have these 20-minute walks. That's really good. And then we go back and talk about it, and then we share experience. And we all pretty much have a pretty good response to whatever we're talked to. And a few lunch kind of meetings came up. Some people were super happy to reconnect. It's all good and positive.
Gaga's one of my favorite stories because she was the one who was coming to every single session, and she was comfortable or super uncomfortable the first day. Super uncomfortable. And what she did was went ahead and did it anyway, which is my whole point in putting it on the calendar, is helping you guys have a tool to just go ahead and do it anyway. And in doing that now, she called an old friend who she felt we were calling, which turned into a coffee, which turned into a lunch, which turned into her getting connected to one of the most famous Old Town restaurateurs who has a large European speaking community who comes in and her spending 3 hours there meeting people.
Yeah, it was like, how Europeans, they like to sit down and have espresso, or they're Italians, and they're like talking, then one neighbor comes in, and another one, and then Bulgarian, and the other. So I was just sitting there with them, and they're just coming and going, and the owner was, so I kind of met 5 people there. Wow. That connection that I made with an old friend, and it just,
That all started with the awkward phone call she didn't want to make because she was like, this is weird and I feel stupid.
She was like, well, girl, my phone never rings, because it's always like ringing, right?
Yeah.
And then I said, look, girl, I'm losing, that's really true. My vision is going bad, and I don't want to wear those glasses.
No, they're not cute.
I'm typing like that or whatever, so I'm going to call you. And she really loved it, and we ended up having a nice time.
Yeah, so she's a great testimonial that came because what we do is we recap, right? So we go in 20-minute sections and then we come back together and we talk about who would you call, how many dials, how many conversations, what's actually coming out of it, and we learn so much together. So I just encourage you, if you have that time block in your schedule, that you should be doing, someone called it closing generating activities, which if you want a closing, you have to do some work.